there! It's you who was foretold. Finally have returned. The things that you notice: one, a hodgepodge army, but more noticeably, a giant stands behind the river, and two, an enormous, like, sort of slithery looking creature stands by her side, and a very young, very attractive woman sort of stands on the cliffside underneath a dead tree, sort of casting powers out over this army who seems to be following in her lead. In the last moment, she looks at you and she casts what looks like just a visual spell of a person. It's an infant. And she's like, I wish I could describe to you what it feels like to lose everything. And it is now back around to your turn.
Morgana's her kid!
That was horrific in the best way.
What's up, my dog?
Never got a chance,
All right.
When we come back. So for you, Beth, nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed. Nothing has happened. We're all good.
You are
Back in the game. All right. I got some silly stuff for you here, Christian. Let me just tell you. So funny thing, I took a fun little feat called Meta Magic Adept. So I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to Quicken Spell.
Twin spell, do it. Who are you casting twin spell, and what's the twin spell?
No, I'm using Quicken Spell. That means I get to use 2 spells.
What are you casting?
All right, so fun. First spell, I'm going to use True Polymorph on the fucking giant and try to turn him into a goddamn sheep.
Perfect. All right.
Then make the dragon eat it. Munch.
So what does he have to? What does he have to roll for that?
You have to beat a Wisdom saving throw of 18.
18. Okay. So you hold up, and you're like, turn into a sheep, turn into a sheep, turn into a fucking sheep. Watch this giant go.
Now you're gonna turn into a sheep. That's fine. That's fine. Don't even worry. Not even worried about it. So, because of that fun little thing, I'm gonna cast Fireball on him also.
Do it. I'm gonna roll his dexterity save for you.
Bring it.
Go ahead and roll damage. Wow, I can.
Fireball, baby.
On the encounter page, so I saw the damage pop up.
Merry Christmas.
As the guy from the Flex Seal commercial would say, that's a lot of damage. So, you watch this massive giant go out of the way, completely dodges this fire.
Fine.
But you also watch it connects, and you watch like it singe off this chest. He's like, oh. And that is your turn. But do you want to take a bonus action?
Do I have any fun bonus actions? I'm sure I do. I have Bardic Inspiration, so I guess I'll yell over to I don't know. Just yell over to Noah's character and be like, "Hey, I believe in you."
Danny, you have Bardic Inspiration.
Amazing.
As you're standing, you watch a fireball fly across the giant's shoulder, and then you hear, "I believe in you," and you feel something like, maybe I can't do this.
I can do this. Give me one more shot.
Sweet. So it is now. So as you do that, the bandits are all like, all right, fucking forget about it.
God damn it.
And
There's more of them.
They start boom, boom, They're starting to sort of like build up this little formation here. Let's see what they do. Not a thing. Nothing. No, it does not. Does it 10? Nope. Ooh,
I got all the dexterity in the world.
that one does.
You're just like,
Okay. Noah, you take 8 damage.
damn.
Oh, Danny.
Damn.
Lord, kid.
That's not okay. And then, you guys can go ahead and take a shot because somebody just rolled a natural 20.
Damn it, Christian.
Wait, Christian, I have a question. Did I get skipped last round for some reason?
You may have. I think you did.
Well, fuck me then, motherfucker.
Come back around and
I'm
give
like, I didn't get to do any of my fun moves.
I'll give you 2 turns in a row. I really can't believe this. You just got dealt 17.
Me?
What was 17 damage to me?
That got dealt 17.
All right.
They dealt maximum damage. But Kara, I'll let you go right now, and you can take 2 turns in a row. I apologize. She did. She said, "Listen, if that's the way God's gonna play, that's the way God's gonna play. I'll do what I have to do."
I was told to do a shot. That was a terrible idea.
You said 17?
17.
Fireball is terrible.
Okay.
And I hate it.
And that is from this guy crouching over here behind the building. He looks up and he just goes, "Fuck you," and shoots.
Wait. Point him out
Like
again.
that?
Which number? Because I'm about to fucking kill him. I swear to God.
That's
Maybe
number
do a
9.
Fireball.
Number 9. You know exactly who it is. Number 9 is the one.
Fireball is painful. Why the fuck do you guys like that shit?
I did it. I was young and cheap.
But that is the bandit's turn. So it is now your turn, Kara.
I'm so sorry.
So I have a question because I've got what the fuck is it? Like my known enemy bullshit is dragons and monstrosities. Hang on, where?
I will say that the thing in front is not a dragon, but it is a monstrosity.
Well, I got ups on both of those. So
Better do something to this little slithery dude.
well, what I'm saying is like, so because I have, I'm trying to see where the fucking shit is that, would I be able to, like, I guess maybe do like an investigation check or perception check to be like, all right, I know that fire will or will not affect this guy, like, because
Sure.
I know monstrosities?
I think, yeah, roll with advantage and insight check on this guy. So roll twice,
Insight?
higher than d20s, and then give me like either insight or animal handling, whichever one's higher for you.
That is a 15.
Plus 8?
Yes, so that would be a 23.
Yeah, and then
And that is a 3, so 23.
23. Great. So you can tell that this whole thing. What's that?
Looks like you're doing well. Fishing.
This thing.
Hello, thing.
You know that this is called a behir. It is, all right, guys, chill out here, okay? You know that this is not something that has like an innate weakness, and that it is sort of a descendant from the line of dragons, but it is not in and of itself a dragon. You know that it is also something that does probably most of its damage up close. So it's the type of thing that's going to try and eat people and then deal damage. You know, I mean, it really does just like swallow people and kill them with its like stomach acid. But you also know that the thing that it did to you is something that is not something you can just do over and over. That lightning that it expelled at you is maybe something that it has to sort of like build back up.
Charge.
Right, and the rest of its sort of capacity exists as long as it can touch you, basically.
Now, is this during this like little check? Would I know that maybe I could tame this creature, or is this like not something tameable? I have to kill it.
I would say that you know that perhaps if this was tameable, which it doesn't seem likely, but if it was tameable, it seems like maybe it has already been tamed. Air quotes.
It's already picked a side.
Right.
Bet. So I want to use my flame arrows. I'm gonna use my flame arrows, touch my quiver. I'm gonna take out my longbow. Use my flame arrows, touch my quiver so all of my arrows are on fire. And I'm going to charge towards this beast, just launching arrows.
Okay. Sweet. Roll some attacks. Do something crazy. Do something. I'm not.
Something wild.
Something spectacular.
Ooh, explosion.
I don't know, something amazing.
I don't know. Something amazing, I guess. Something amazing.
That's
That's pretty good.
So-
I like that.
Me too.
I rolled a 13. What would my modify like?
Your modifier for your longbow is a +10. What did you roll?
So I would look at my longbow modifier, not my like spell attack or any of that.
Right, because you're just shooting an arrow that is now on fire, correct?
Oh, okay, cool. That makes sense.
Okay. What did you roll? What was on the D20?
I rolled a 13.
So 23. Can't imagine that. No, that hits for sure. Deal some damage. Deal some bloody damage, won't ya?
Do it.
Kill him.
Just do it.
Kill him.
So 1d8 plus 4 is an 8, but it's on fire. So does that change?
Add another D4 to that. Yeah. Go ahead and add another
Oh,
D4.
yeah.
Roll another
Awesome.
d4.
Yeah, roll a D4 of damage in addition.
You ever been set on fire? That sounds awful.
You ever been on fire
It's
outside?
not fun.
Or I was gonna say, you've been to Ford after 150 on fire.
Ever driven? That's what it feels like to drive a Ford.
That's what it feels like.
Have you been driving down the highway and need 400 pounds of horsepower?
And assure you, being
So
You
set
ever
on
hit my
fire is
total
not
belt. 14 damage, correct?
Uh,
14 damage. So you ride forward and you shoot this flaming arrow into this thing and deal 14 damage, and you watch it sort of go, no! And
I like that.
It talks?
it does not, but it makes sense. And that's the sound.
I'm so glad this is recorded.
Can
Yes.
I ride that thing like Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Do you have? So do you want to make a bonus?
I already asked if I could do that. What?
You want to do a bonus action of any kind?
I guess, can I technically do healing word as my bonus action?
I believe so. I'll check
Have
for
you already-
So cast healing word. Cool. Who are you casting it on yourself?
I can't hear you, Neo. If you want to talk to me, I can.
Well, I can cast it on anybody I can see, right? So they're all within my line of sight, like our crew.
60 feet. You've got a range of.
Oh, okay.
So I think that includes pretty much everybody. Yeah, that's everybody.
So
All right,
one
bet.
creature
So
of your
let's do
choice.
that and try to.
What level are you?
4 plus 2.
Are you casting?
7.
You casting at first level, or where are you casting?
I did it at 2nd level.
And you
Second
can
level.
pick people.
So two people
Huh?
get that healing word. Who do you
All
want?
right, let's do. I can't tell who needs it the most, right?
Beth got hit by a lot.
Beth got her ass kicked.
Well, that's who I'm like. I know Beth needs it. So let's go Beth and.
I'm not actually doing that bad, to be fair.
Are you? I was like, and fucking Tony, bitch.
Thank you, thank you. Tony
Okay.
Bitch really fucking appreciates that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Tony, bitch.
Tony,
Bitch.
Hey, Tony got pretty fucked up there for a second.
I got hit by a boulder.
That's what I'm like, I know everybody's been like a little fucked up. I'm trying to figure out who's the most fucked up.
Garrett, go ahead and take your second turn.
So for my second turn,
What are we
then
at?
I use wild shape and turn into that motherfucker and fight it.
That's cool.
Let me see what I think you can. I think you can turn into pretty much whatever.
The only rule seems to be if I've seen it and I'm looking at the bitch.
Hey, what are we adding to our health?
1d7.
7.
What's that?
7. Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So let me send you the. I'm sure you want the stat
Terrifying.
for yourself.
Oh, I pulled it up already.
You got it? Is it here?
Yeah.
Level 20 druid. Terrifying.
My strength is a 23.
Really?
Dex is a 16.
Yep.
You kind of do like a
Dude,
dragon.
eat him.
Can I attack on this turn, or am I only allowed to morph in it and chill?
So your wild shape, is that's an action? You can use a bonus action, but I don't think it has any bonus actions. So we'll say we'll say turning into it is your turn.
All right, bet.
And up next it is speak of the devil,
Right, devil.
it is the bear's turn.
Oh no.
It's suddenly looking at a copy of itself and goes and
Can I be a dick and make sure mine's bigger?
I like bigger
yours is
packs.
like, yours is just like incrementally bigger, like but noticeable to
Like
the
it's got lifts in its boots.
right, like you
enough
like,
to make it
that.
like,
And it is going, since you are directly in front of it, it is going to try to it just reaches out and tries to fight you.
You should try to seduce it since you're the same species.
It doesn't
yes.
hit with that. So it tries to bite you and it misses.
Working on
You
it,
like
bro.
dodge out of the way. And then it tries to wrap itself around you.
Yeah.
Pinky question mark?
That is not working either. You sort of like shove it back off and it doesn't do anything. So you are sort of standing toe to toe with this thing and it does absolutely nothing. The giant lumbers towards you. It looks like it's about to absolutely demolish your life, Danny, until it steps over you and sort of hops this rock and starts to try and fight the massive Bahir, the second Bahir standing in front of it.
Shit. So I just shit my pants for a split second. Like, what the fuck?
So
Look, it's good. I took a boulder to the face. It's
You're-
fine. You don't need it.
do this Bahir, you look over, you see the giant, and you see the giant for a moment, like looks at you, and then you see it understand what's happened. And
Oh, Thomas.
to swing at you. That does not hit. Actually, it does hit. I just looked at his bonus, his modifier. That's insane. I was like, oh, that doesn't hit, but it does. Oh, but it does.
No.
So the first hit deals you 21 damage.
The good thing is that wild shape, she runs through the points of her creature first, not hers.
Right. Yes, you will come back out at the damage, at the health that you had before you transformed. And the second hit completely misses you, and that's the giant's turn. So you just get dealt that 21 damage as a crack happens against your ribs as you sort of stand as this creature. And I can't imagine how Morgana feels having suddenly transformed into a creature that she had before moments ago no idea was actually real, and now she is one. Incredible, absolutely incredible. Emma, Chris's turn is now upon us.
So Chris, I just want to, I'll put it out there before I say what I'm going to say. Chris is going to cast Dispel Magic at 7th level.
Fuck yeah.
And what he starts saying is he starts walking towards this woman. And as he's walking towards her, he's, after seeing the vision of the baby and whatnot, he's gonna say, yeah, my sister Sammy, my older sister was killed in a head-on-head collision with the drunk driver. She was driving on her way to my basketball championship in high school. She died, the motherfucker who hit her lived, and I wanted to kill him. Every single day of my life, I wanted him to fucking die. I wanted to fucking run him over myself for such a stupid fucking decision that cost my sister her life. So I know a little bit, I know just a touch about what it feels like to want your fucking revenge for someone taking something so fucking important to you. It's actually the thesis of my entire fucking project. And from his backpack, he's gonna pull out a journal that says, Dear Sammy. Yeah, I write poems. I write fucking poems. Yeah, you can laugh. Go on. Fucking laugh about it. I write fucking poems now instead of wanting to shove his face into the fucking dirt. Because instead I thought I'll let this fucker live as the miserable piece of shit he is. And I'll cast a spell magic.
As you pull this book out, and every ounce of your heart suddenly clicks open, you feel perhaps one of the most powerful feelings emanating from your body that you've ever felt in your life. A field of what is probably just an innate magical force pulses from you, and most importantly seems focused around that thesis. But you watch as these words do not deflect off of this witch, but land. You watch her take all of that in, and she nods, and she goes, I know. And yet, we stand. And you see that she takes all of that in and becomes a part of her magical aura. And it seems as though she stands as powerful as she had the moment that you started speaking.
Wait, okay, so automatically end the effects of a spell on the target. Spell level is equal as the spell slot. So everything 7th and below is dispelled, though.
Unless she saves.
Unless, isn't that if it's above?
So, well, I guess I can go ahead and tell you. So, because Dispel Magic is a spell, correct?
Right, you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you used.
Correct. Unless the target casts Counterspell.
Did she fucking cast Counterspell? You motherfucker! You son of a bitch!
God damn it, Christian.
Son of a bitch!
It's a vicious out here.
So pissed right now.
But I wasn't expecting the save because it's 10 plus whatever the spell level is. That shit was a 17 that she had to make to save it. And she rolled on the d20 a 19.
Oh, you bitch!
She's gonna fail and this is gonna. And I was like, this is so interesting that she succeeded. And she does succeed. And next up to go is Gwenna.
All right, so Gwenna is gonna cast 1st level healing word
Okay, who on?
on, I think, Morgana.
Okay.
And that's a bonus action. So she's going to do that. And then she's also going to move closer to the giant. All right. So Morgana gets 12 health volumes back. And then Gwenna just moves closer to the giant.
And what does she do? What does she do about it?
And then she is going to use her mace on the giant.
Do something about it.
Just do it.
Do something about this giant.
25 to hit.
That obviously hits.
Actually,
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 let's see.
some damage. Come on, Gwenna, hit this man.
Hit him.
Rory.
this man.
Put him back in his place.
What's this man like in his place?
What's this man back in his place? As
Please put him
all
back.
out from hell, he put
10 damage.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Sweet.
10 damage. My God,
Just smack like you. Oh.
My God.
Hit him in the leg. Next to go is you, Kara.
So I'm obviously still the here. Under actions, it says multi-attack. I can make 2 attacks, one with its bite and one constrict. So I want to bite and then constrict the giant.
The giant? Okay.
Nice.
So, okay, yeah, go for it.
That is a 13.
Is that a
Would
13?
there be any like?
Is that a 13 on the dice? Yeah, because you get a
Yeah.
plus 10 to hit, so that hits.
Oh, bet.
Deal some damage.
That is an 8. That is a 9. And that is a 6.
So what? 17.
It's a
6 is 13 plus 6.
plus 6.
Is 19. 19 damage? Sweet. You sink your teeth into this guy, and it looks like it does not feel good. What do you want to do now? You want to constrict him? Roll the hit.
Oh, yeah.
Constrict him.
Oh,
Wrap your butt around
Flip
him.
him. Just do
Right
it.
away.
I'm rolling to hit again, right?
Yeah, roll the hit. And it's a plus 10. It's
That's a 12 plus the 10, so 22.
deal damage. Deal damage.
Damage is 2d10. 2d10 plus 6.
Deal more
So
damage.
that is an 8. That is a 6. So that's a 14.
Plus 6, so 20. 20 damage. You like wrap it. The body he's like, you wrap his. It's like the like escapes out of his lungs as you're crushing him. And then I think you also deal on a constrict another 2d10 plus 6 slashing damage.
7,
Okay.
9, so 16.
Plus 6
plus
is 22. So you start to just crush this giant, and you see him sort of like start to change colors as your body like constricts around him. And sweet, and that is your turn. So the next to move is the witch, and she's looking directly at you, Chris. And let's see, she's going to cast Cone of Cold on you.
Oh no.
Make a dexterity.
Oh.
Make a dexterity.
I took only utility spells, so this is gonna be
I've
a problem. Impairment.
made that mistake before.
Yeah, 27.
Oh, that succeeds for sure. Sweet. So, and that is her turn. So she casts this Cone of Cold, and you're able to sort of like manage to duck away from it, and you are fine. She kind of looks at you, and she's like, "Okay."
Well, I'm glad I've impressed you finally.
She does seem to be impressed. And we're back around at the top of the order. It's your turn.
All right.
Wait,
all
I
right.
think-
all right.
No,
Did I-
it's not. Yes, he says correct. Sorry, it is your turn, Chris. Not Chris, Danny.
Danny. Okay, cool.
Danny, don't forget you have Bardic Inspirations.
No,
so you
that's
have 1d12.
That's the basis of my movement here.
Okay.
I'm adding a D12. Like this is like I was like, damn, I was feeling shitty about myself, but I'm like, damn, I'm inspired now.
Inspired.
I'm like,
I think
fuck, dude.
it's worth noting, you have no weapons.
So I have no weapons on me. So I'm like, and I know my spells don't work. So I just fucking punched the first guy in front of me.
Hells yeah.
Who are you
This
punching?
guy. Yeah, I'll punch 13. Right in the schnoz.
Find the snow.
Okay,
Beautiful.
so punch him. Roll a hit.
I'll punch him right in the schnoz. Do I have to choose when to use my bardic inspiration?
Okay, yeah.
Use it whatever you want.
Use it every day.
Cool.
Use it every second of every day.
Every day.
Now, I gotta add things to it. Okay.
I would have.
Let's do it. I got 15.
15 to hit.
Does that hit?
That hits.
Cool.
You have unarmed damage.
Unarmed damage is like a D6, right?
No, it should just be a number on your character sheet. It's just a flat number.
Oh,
that
unarmed strike says 2.
you deal 2 damage. So you run up to this dude.
Wait, can I add 12 to that?
You cannot. You can add that to your
Damn it.
hit, but you can't. You run up, punch him, and he goes, "What?" But seems relatively okay.
Okay. And since that didn't work, do I have a movement action?
Yeah.
Can I like run?
Yeah. Beth, your turn.
It's my turn. You got it, boss. You see number 4 right there?
Yeah, I see him.
All right. Well, I'm gonna need them to start rolling some Constitution saving
You got
throws.
to not see them. They got die.
I'm actually going to need everyone within 10 feet of 4 to make that Constitution save.
You bitch.
All right. So that's the Bahir, the Giant, 14 and 13, right?
Yep, should be.
What did it have to beat?
It got beat in 18.
18, huh?
Yeah, if you can't believe it.
What happens if they fail?
They take all the damage that I can throw at them.
Take all the damage.
Okay, so they all take 28 damage if they failed.
Okay.
And the way that I want the spell to be cast is that Beth feels like, you know, they've done. She's done magic now, and she's like, okay, so I must have some magic in me, maybe even in my own talent. And so Beth looks out across the field and says, "There's no business like show business."
So the giant starts singing along and just like, yeah.
I love Andy, get your gun.
You see like the air that he needs because he's being constricted escapes. He's like, and it's like sing so much that they have no air left and they suffocate to death.
It's probably a little off key, so it's pretty like kind of creepy.
It's like it's in a minor key, and it's just a little bit
wrong.
Just a little bit.
It's disturbing to everyone involved. But watch 3 of these guys just crumple away into dust.
And the giant does too, right?
The giant is still standing, but you can tell that the giant is looking bad.
Is the giant's name Thomas?
Yes.
You have no idea, but yeah.
Yes.
You don't know that. So next to move, it is actually speak of the devil, the bandits. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a couple of things here.
So many bandits.
There's no business.
Like,
It is a great musical. I will give it.
I love that song.
It is good. The anything you could do, I can do better. It's
a freaking classic, dude.
Of
You
course.
can't beat that.
Absolute
Gotta
favorites.
take 8 damage from a crossbow bolt.
Who does?
I do.
Yes. Does an 18 hit you, Chris?
18? Yes.
All right, you take 5 damage, and that's a natural 20. Go ahead and
From
take,
whom?
go ahead and take a shot for that. So you take.
Smiling a little too much on that.
11 damage on that one.
Okay.
And a shot, if I'm not mistaken.
And the shot.
Yep.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah. Now you see how it feels.
My tummy.
I'm gonna go. Actually, you know what? The next person to go is the Behir itself, and the Behir is going to try and attack you, Morgana. Its slightly bigger counterpart here. Misses the fight completely, and also misses the constrict. Insane. The giant is going to try and break out of your constrict. And to do so, it needs to make a DC 16 saving throw. Let's see. No, wait. Sorry. First round. So it's got to beat a DC 16. Or we'll roll. We could either. Do you want to roll? Let's do roll opposed strength checks. You roll a strength check, and the giant roll a strength check. And whoever wins is the one. Either you continue to grapple in the constriction, or he breaks out of it. Does that make sense? So roll a strength check, and I'll roll one for the.
That's a 19
19 on the dice.
plus 6, so 25.
That is crazy because the giant also rolled a 19 on the dice and has a plus 8.
Oh, come on.
Honestly, I know. Well, listen, he's got to be rolling well because the Behir rolled a 2 and a 4. So somebody's got to do well.
Pick up the slack here.
Right. Somebody's got to be doing something. So the giant goes, boom, sort of breaks, and you feel yourself like fly off as like the giant just sort of expels almost all of its energy to rip away from your grasp. But that's its action. It can't do anything else. So the next person to move is Chris.
So things start to click, right?
Yes.
A small child was taken from her and or killed. We don't know. We got here from a locket that was around Morgana's necklace. He's not an idiot. Morgan Le Fay. He immediately goes, did you happen to give your kid a locket of some kind, a necklace by any chance?
What are you talking about?
And I am going to charge her and grapple her ass.
Okay. Roll
Smart.
So I have grappler feet, so I have advantage on this.
Okay. Sweet. So tell me what I need to beat.
You need to beat A, and I'm going to use my... Right, Christian, you can use either acrobatics or athletics for grapple, right?
It's athletics. For grapple.
Athletics?
It is for grapple specifically.
Okay. Well, I get advantage. So, come on, Chris. It's all cosmetic. Chris.
So you run up to this witch and you say something about the locket. And she goes, "What did you say?" Wrap both your arms around her. She's grappled.
How? How?
And, you have her grappled. And do you have a bonus action or anything that you would like to do? But that's your action.
Well, grappler.
Yep.
Hold on. I can use my action to try to pin a creature. I'm going to just use my movement to turn her towards Morgana.
Okay, sweet.
So that she's looking at her, and he's gonna say, "Yeah, she had the fucking locket. Guess what her fucking name is? Morgana. Isn't that special?"
Are you talking about the giant fucking thing?
Yeah, like mother, like daughter.
Worms fighting each other currently. Two giant blue, like serpent worms, like clashing, and a giant in the middle of them. And she's like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm saying that's your fucking kid.
She takes this as an insult. You can feel her sort of take it personally.
You're a witch, for fuck's sake.
And it's your turn. Next up, it is you, Gwenna.
All right. I want to inflict wounds on the giant.
Okay. Is there a saving throw that he needs to make?
No, it's a touch attack.
Okay. And you're right there, so go ahead and make it. What do you deal?
8 plus 6, so it's like 17 to hit.
That hits.
How much damage do you deal?
All of
That's
it.
a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of
28.
damage.
How many?
28.
28 damage?
Mhm.
Sweet. So you touch this giant and you watch like some of the life just leave it as it sort of slumps. And you can see that it is in bad shape. There's blood pouring from this giant. He's using a lot of his strength to sort of break out of this hold. He's pouring blood everywhere. And as you sap some of the strength away, you just
Flex can't fix that.
Yep.
sort of still holding his morning star, still ready to fight. But you have done a great deal to him. Do you do anything else with your turn?
No, that's it.
Right. So after you, it is Kara. Your turn.
Would you say the giant is smaller than me?
No.
Okay, then never mind. I'm gonna use lightning breath towards the giant. I exhale a line of lightning that's 20 feet long, 5 feet wide. He has to make a dexterity saving throw of 16 or better, or he gets 12d10.
Woohoo!
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah,
12d10?
That's insane.
ridiculous.
Jesus.
I'm gonna say this. Go ahead and take a shot, and then deal me some damage.
So you rolled a nat 20. Or am I doing war crimes?
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, he rolled a nat 20.
Well, fuck you.
That's true.
I think that's the right answer to that.
Listen.
All right. And then I'm doing damage, so I gotta roll this 10, like 77 times. 12d10.
It's half, right?
I can roll it if you'd like. I can hit the. I have it pulled up on my D&D Beyond, so I can just hit the button and it'll roll 12d10 automatically. Do you want to?
That'd be lovely. It's half of that since you passed, I guess.
You deal 73.
Oh my
God.
Eat my shorts, giant boy. I was gonna try to swallow him, but he's too big.
That's only half.
No. That's the full.
Oh. That's still a lot. That's a lot.
You see, he manages to step back just in time to avoid being fried where he stands. But you see, he's like the smoke is pouring off him, and the residual lightning that has coursed through his body has just sort of left him standing. And you can see from what he was when he crossed that river, the form standing in front of you now is a husk. He's defeated nearly. The blood that was pouring from him is now like dried to his body, and there is just burn marks everywhere. You can see it in his eyes, this understanding that he's not going to survive this fight. And that is your turn. It is now your turn. Damn.
I'll punch him.
Punch him.
I'm gonna punch this motherfucker. He's gonna die.
Punch him again.
I'm gonna punch
One good one.
Get
One
him.
good one.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration here too to hit.
Would
Yeah.
you roll to hit?
I have to roll the hit here. Hold on. I'm gonna move over to this little guy right here.
Right in the face.
I got a 9. Add my bardic inspiration.
You have a 9 plus.
12.
You got to roll a d12.
Oh shit! I thought I meant. Oh, you're right. You're right.
I wish it was just plus 12. That'd be sick.
Nice.
Plus 12.
That would be pretty sick.
Yeah, you get a plus 12 to your damage.
Wait, it's been a while. What's a D12 look like?
It's the one that sort of looks like
Oh, this boy. No.
yeah, it's like the smaller d20 almost.
Okay. Oh, I got.
It's just silly.
I have not rolled one of those in a very long time.
It's true. These are kind of rare.
I just rolled.
Plus 1.
So
Is it
10. 10. You're punching the giant.
Yeah.
Does not. So you
Damn.
swing, and your fist just sort of bounces off of his leg, and you see he doesn't seem to react. It doesn't even seem that he knows that you've hit it.
Doing his best.
God damn it.
That is your turn. Up next, it is the witch who is going to try and break out of the grapple. So you go ahead and roll with advantage and tell me what I need to beat.
Okay.
Need to beat a nat 20.
Dirty 20. Weak. Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay. Okay, does not break out of the grapple. However,
How can she be so dense?
I love this whole story going on with you and the witch, and then there's just us fighting for our lives.
Literally, guys, I took only utility spells. I can't do shit. This is all I can do.
I love it. I support it completely.
Ugh.
I'm just wondering if I can give you a bardic inspiration from all the way over here.
Like scream like I believe it. Now.
I'm just gonna start bardic inspiring you guys though at this point because there's nothing else I can do.
Just hear from across the field. I would cast you in my directorial debut.
make a dexterity save, Chris.
Gonna burn us both. 28.
28. Great. You take 13 damage as she sort of like puts her hands against you and like casts lightning into you.
Into you.
Yes. So she's just basically like grabbing your shoulders and casting lightning. And you're just being shocked.
His hair is fried, but he's still holding on.
But he's still holding on.
Holding on.
Sweet. And that is that turn. So it's back around to you, Beth. What do you do?
Got it. You want to know what I do?
I do.
You really want to know? All right. You see that? You see that big lizard motherfucker?
Which one?
The one that's not on my side.
The evil one? Yeah, I see him. What do you
All right. Well, let me just tell you. I'm gonna shoot a big old fireball at him. Fireball.
How about?
and that's going to hit 20 feet. So it's air. You know, all those guys, they're all going to get got.
Morgana, you got to cast a saving throw for that as well.
What?
I think Danny can do as well.
So I'm in the way.
Danny, Gwenna, you also have to cast a saving throw. Sir James will. Yeah, so everybody around here has to cast a saving throw.
So, guys, I'm real sorry, but this is for a good cause. I promise.
Is it? It's Dex.
Yeah, it's Dex.
What did I have to pass?
An 18
For the cause.
for the cause.
The calls.
I think I might be able to kill at least 3 things in this shot. So.
Okay, and then. Interesting.
Interesting.
The dice.
22.
And they have to beat a what?
An 18.
Interesting.
You keep saying interest.
Okay, so deal the damage, and let's see.
38.
Okay, 38 damage.
Everyone's dead.
I'm looking at dead. First man to the end.
All right. Well, at least I killed those bandits. That's all I wanted in this.
Sir James is also incinerated in the blast.
I didn't-
God damn it.
I didn't know he was there.
Danny, as you look back, you watch him. He holds up a hand and sort of like just tells you not to move as he is incinerated in fire.
God damn it!
Does
Oh
he
my
do?
God,
is
that
he,
was so
is he
poetic.
John? Is he? Is he John?
He is Clark Kent's father. Yes.
I was about to say, I was like, that.
It's the exact moment. He's like, no.
Okay.
The bandits are like, "Ah," and they. You said it's 38 damage.
38.
38.
That's pretty fucking tragic.
Look, I didn't mean to, but I don't know if I'm sorry. At this point.
These college kids have trauma now. They've witnessed like people corpses piling up. Like
I've killed so many people.
This giant is like, sort of like wobbling around, barely standing. He dodged the fireball.
alive?
You saw him dodge the fireball. So the residual flames have dealt enough damage that you see he's sort of just like wobbling around his 2 feet. What did you roll to dodge that? Did you succeed, Morgana? You save that?
A 17 plus a 4, so a 21.
You're dealt 19 damage.
19 damage.
Yes. How about you, Danny? Did you succeed?
wait, I didn't make one. Sorry. What am I making? Dex
A dexterity saving throw.
that I'm sorry, D20.
Yeah, it'll be a d20 plus whatever your dexterity saving throw modifier is.
Okay.
Be up in the left-hand corner.
Thank you. I got a 13.
So you are dealt
36.
36 damage.
Yeah.
What's your max?
I am dead.
What's your max HP?
Oh no.
14.
What?
For real?
You're dead.
I'm
You
dead.
You cannot be revived.
Cool.
Wait, hold up. Whoa. Slow down. You had 14 hit points left.
No, I have 14 hit points total.
So you
No.
Wait, what?
How is that possible?
You're level 20.
Okay. wait. So I talked to Christian. I thought it would be a funny idea if like we went through the portal and I was the only one that didn't get powers and I had to pretend like I still had powers. Guys, just give me a second. It's gonna happen. And I wanted to be level 1 to see how long I'd make it. So it gets to 6.
You cast this fireball.
Awful!
No.
That's awesome.
Danny, you hold out a hand, hoping that in some way you're able to deflect this powerful magical energy, fully capable, fully confident that you will. And as you hold out your hand, you watch the flames engulf that hand up your arm. This is happening in slow motion for you, and it engulfs your body. And in the last moments, you realize, I never had powers, as you are disintegrated by the flames. And
I never amounted to anything. That's
you are gone. There is no body. There is no
Awful.
nothing.
That's great.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
There's nothing left to
Thank
do.
God I healed you when I did before, otherwise we would have lost you a hot minute ago.
I
Yeah.
was like,
yeah.
So
I was
much.
like, everyone's fine because everyone's like got 100-something health.
Yeah.
You are fully. You can stay watch and continue, but your character is now dead.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. No, that's
That's
good.
the first real fatality in any of our games, I think.
This is.
Go on, Beth.
Danny was
Pour one
kinda
out for the
douchey
homie,
about
bro.
You watch Danny vanish, and you realize for a brief moment, Beth, that your actions have irreversible consequences. Unlike the stage, you are suddenly faced with the reality of who you are and what you have done versus what a character does in the written word. This is not a Shakespearean play in which Danny will get up and tell you what a great job you did casting that spell. You have truly killed someone who stood beside you, and it is not something that you can undo.
I'm a plot device, bitch.
Gwenna is like fucked up because her whole job is to save you guys.
As you cast this inflict wounds on the giant, you look and you see as he tries to punch the giant, you sort of think nothing of it until he vanishes into ashes and dust. His entire body, which was once, moments ago, the person who you were so annoyed that they kept speaking, is now gone. Ashes.
I'm gonna haunt you forever, bitch.
That's it.
For real.
Exactly. But that is it for Danny. Danny is dead. We're back around at the top of the. Well, no, it's gone. The bandits are going to take their turn. They're going to continue to shoot at this giant dragon monstrosity standing in front of them. That doesn't hit. 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 So all of the bandits have just seen this fireball, and they seem to be a little bit shaken. All of their shots are way off. And that is their turn. The Behir in front of you, Morgana, sort of does its little weird roar. It's like, "Ah!" And it sort of tries to attack you.
Every time you do the damn voice.
That is. What's that?
Every time you do that voice. I'm glad we're recording this. That's all.
It kills me every time.
It's going to deal you 17 damage, Morgana, on the bite, and then it is going to try and constrict you. And it will fail dramatically. The giant still standing, barely.
Still standing.
Exactly. It's a cue Elton John. Its attack misses dramatically on its first. Yes, it does. And then but hits with the second and deals you another 21 damage on that one. That is the giant's turn, and now it is you, Chris, standing alone in front of the witch.
This is
Which is
okay.
grappling the witch, mind you.
I literally just saw someone get incinerated. I'm
A lot of
gonna.
people get incinerated, but you did see a friend get incinerated as well.
Oh Jesus. I'm done. I've got her grappled, and I'm just going towards who's the bigger threat, the Bahir or Thomas?
Definitely the here. You can see Thomas is just like he's standing, but if you breathe the wrong way, Thomas is going down.
Okay. Then I will use a power word kill on the Bahir.
On the Behir, sweet. I'm gonna say this as your loving DM. I would maybe let the Behir take a little bit more damage before I try.
Oh, it's not under 100 yet?
Could be that that's the case. Who's to say?
Okay.
Me saying this.
Thank you. Thanks.
I might wait just a tad bit longer.
Thanks. Never mind then. Then I'm going to do my plot stuff because that's all I can do.
I will say this. If we're looking around at power word kill, as you grapple this witch, you are aware that the power that you hold is perhaps of the intensity that it might be too much for this witch to handle, were it all concentrated into a fixed point. That I will say. Do with that information what you will.
I can fix her.
Here's to that. You can certainly try.
I guess I can try it. Oh, God, because if this is her mom, I don't want to fucking off her. So I'll cast.
Mom.
Can't off your mom. I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth, 2nd level. It's a charisma save. You gotta beat a 19.
Okay.
Still grappled.
Still grappled.
I might have to kill your mom. Sorry.
Okay, so what do you cast Zone of Truth and then what?
I go, did you or did you not give your kid a fucking locket?
Yeah, I gave my kid a locket.
That's your fucking kid!
Who is my kid? What are you talking about?
Her name's fucking Morgana.
I know what my child's name is.
No, she is, and I'm shaking at the fucking.
Who?
The Bahir, the lizard girl.
Mine?
Yes, yours.
My Bahir was Morgana the whole time? No.
Oh my God, no, the druid. Oh, but I don't even know what a druid is. The shape changer.
The what?
Oh my God, I can't.
What are you talking about? She's like trying to get away
Your daughter, I'm trying to give you your daughter back, and I just need you to listen, okay?
I am trying, but you are not making any sense.
My friend is dead, and he wasn't really my friend, but he was nice to me. So that girl, and I'm shuffling her.
There are no girls over there.
There is. I'm gonna shout out, Morgana, can you talk to your mom, please?
And that will count as your turn.
That will be my turn.
Sweet. And that is you. It is now your turn. Gwenna. You are standing next to the.
I know what my daughter's name is. No shit!
Oh, you know. I
don't you know?
Yeah. Gwenna, you are now standing. Some of the ashes once Danny sort of blow in your direction, but it is your turn.
Gwen, I have resurrection. It'll be okay.
I have it too, but there has to be a body for that to work.
Oh shit.
We get all the ashes together.
And make a little body shape with it.
Just blown past you.
The snowman!
Make a little like
the
dino
whole time
chicken
that
nugget.
was happening, I was like, fuck, and reading my true resurrection spell, and I was like,
Wait,
there has to be a body for this.
No.
Wait. Yeah, that's exactly it. No.
No.
God, Bernthal takes over your body for just.
Alright, I am gonna do Sacred Flame on the giant.
Okay. Does that you just hit?
So, yeah, so it's a dex save of 19.
Okay. And if they fail,
They take 4d8s of damage.
Funny you say that.
31.
Interesting. So, how does Sacred Flame appear for you?
So it's like a 60-foot range, so she kind of just like puts her hand out and then fire shoots fucking everywhere.
So you, enraged by the death of someone under your charge, more or less.
Danny died, Sir James died. She's
fuck Sir James.
You watched Sir James die, and then you watched Danny die. You watched the night before that die. You've watched a lot of these people that are sort of on your team, more or less, die. In your rage, you hold a hand up to this giant, just hoping that somehow this giant will feel something similar to what you have felt. Yes. And as you do, a flame from the very roots of your soul bursts forth from your hand. You feel a righteous anger burn as you shoot these flames toward the giant, and you watch him wide-eyed accept the flames. And you see his body, just like Danny's, evaporate into.
So dramatic.
That's a lot of ashes.
Yeah,
That's
there's
a
ash
shit ton of
everywhere.
ashes.
I should say that the field is somewhat
Yeah,
cloudy.
this looks like it snowed.
It's Ash Wednesday.
So, but you watch this giant disappear. And
But it's just like, that's right, fucker.
killed it. What else do you do with your turn? Is that it?
Yeah, that's an action, so yeah.
Sweet. So that is your turn. It is now your turn, Kara. You've just been around by the giant who is now disintegrated. But the Bahir, who's been smacking you around, is still talking.
So I'm gonna go multi-attack on the Bahir. We're gonna bite and constrict. So
Multi-attack him. Bust him up.
That got his knees.
that is a 14 plus 10, 24.
That misses. I'm kidding. Deal some
Could
damage.
you imagine? Misses.
No, not even close. Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. 24.
We're doing
That's a bite.
3D.
3D. Whatever.
8, 6, 8 plus 6, so that's a 16 plus 6, 28.
28 damage. Great. Okay. Sweet. You bite a massive chunk out of this dude. Blood sort of spurts out of his shoulder where you've just sort of ripped a chunk of his flesh away. You gonna try and constrict?
Yeah, we're going to constrict, so that's
Do it. Do it. Constrict it.
How do you
It's a
constrict the
14.
constrictor?
Constrict the constrictor.
Yeah, they call me the constrictor.
There's a reason they talk to me like this.
There's a reason they do the accent when they talk to you.
Exactly. Exactly.
it's a 14 plus 10, so 24.
Christian, are you trashed?
Am I trash? No, I actually don't feel that bad. I'm not that far gone.
That far gone. Just a touch.
I'm just a touch buzz, maybe.
I'm getting better.
It was a 24.
No, it doesn't
Oh.
hit. Deal
It
some,
doesn't?
no, I'm kidding. Deal some damage.
How many am I doing? That was an 8. I'm doing
That's enough.
2d10 plus 6, so that's an 8.
Just-
Another 8 plus 6. 16 plus 6, 22.
22. Okay, great. And then deal another, do the same thing. Another 2d10 plus 6.
Huh?
You do another
I do
2
it again. Oh,
for slashing damage.
9, 6. So that's a
15,
15.
21. Right?
Mhm.
Okay, this thing looks bad. You are choking like about it. And that's your turn. It's now the Archmage's turn, and she is still grappled.
Now she's an archmage?
She could be.
She's changed.
And she's Zone of Truth.
She might be. She's Zone of Truth. She's given, you know, a little bit of something to this fight.
That's sick.
Oh, I'm mad at you.
What?
For doing that. I'm mad.
Why?
You fucking killed him. He's dead. You knew he was gonna die. How could he fucking
Yeah.
die?
I thought it would be a cool
Listen.
story structure.
Technically, Beth killed him. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. It's my
I
fault.
didn't expect that.
That's not fair.
I
Beth
didn't
knew there was
expect that.
collateral damage. Beth literally said, "This is for a greater good," and cast fire.
Not true.
It's the most wizard move I've ever seen.
What can I say?
But this witch reaches by and tries to cast fireball at you, or firebolt, and you just like lean out of the way, and it just like soars back over your head, and you're fine. Nothing happens at all. And it's your turn now, Beth. Beth, you have just reached your hand out and cast fireball. You watched, you dealt irreparable damage to the enemy, but you also dealt some irreparable damage to your own side. You watched Sir James and Danny both be eviscerated by the same fireball.
So, can I run up to where Danny's ashes are?
No.
They are not in one spot any longer.
But can I
Ah,
find
straight out.
specifically his ashes?
You can give me an investigation check, as they are now mixed with the giant's ashes, which is much larger.
Don't even worry about it. Let me do this.
Crematorium.
It is an actual crematorium.
Where you revive all of us and we
Because
become one.
there is his ashes, and there are 5 different bandits' ashes and a giant's ashes.
We coalesce.
A 23.
That does not pass.
What?
Listen, I set the DC, and you've got a giant and 5 bandits. and Sir James and Danny's ashes. I will say you find a lot of Danny's ashes. You can feel the connection.
Okay, so I know for a fact they're Danny's ashes, though, right?
No, you are pretty sure that a lot of them are Danny's.
Okay, well, the ones that I am pretty sure are Danny's, I'm gonna cast Resurrection because this spell says you touch a dead creature that has been dead for no longer than a century, and the spell restores any missing body parts.
Okay.
It doesn't say there's a body.
Okay. And you cast Resurrection on those ashes, yeah?
No, not until I know for sure that it's Danny. I saw your face.
There's no way to know for sure.
This is hard.
Why don't you wait?
I'm gonna wait.
Resurrects the giant.
That's what I'm scared of.
I was like, so you cast the spell. The most smug look on my face.
I thought better of it. Fine. God.
You've got a little pile of ashes that you think are Danny, and what do you do?
I get them together.
Yeah, right. You got the pile.
Hold them.
Got the little pile. What do you do now?
Stuff it in your shirt.
And honestly, Beth just cries. No action. No just. Just cries and is like, quiet. Why did?
So Beth, as
How are
you
you there?
and sort of like scraping these ashes together, pretty sure that this was once your friend, trying desperately to sort of make sure the weight of what you've done sort of sits on your shoulders, and yet the confusion of it all also sits on your shoulders. Of what are you doing here? How is this happening? This has been moments since you landed in this world with castles and weird creatures and giants, and you were able to cast magic. None of that. You're not supposed to be here. This is supposed to exist briefly on stage or in film. This is not real. It shouldn't be real. This can't be real, actually. This has to be some sort of like dream. You probably passed out while you were reading The Pillow Man, doing the project, and this is not actually happening. That this is just a weird dream that you're having as you sort of deal with the weirdness that is Martin McDonagh's writing. He writes weird stuff, okay? And it's a lot to take in. So you stand with the ashes and sort of deal with that. And the bandits are going to take their turn. I don't believe that. No, that actually does. Morgana, you are dealt 9 damage from a crossbow bolt. That does not. That does not. And that does not. I don't think. No, it does. Chris, you were dealt 8 damage from a crossbow bolt as these bandits sort of like circle shots up. A lot of them missing.
You little bitch.
Yeah, right. You catch one in the side. It's one of the bodyguards that are trying to shoot you as you're sort of grappling their boss. Yes, right. The peons in the greater scheme, all of the things happening. You're like, why are you guys still
Why are you still here?
Go away.
Go home.
Heavy topics. Sweet, and that is their turn. So the here in front of you, Morgana, is pouring blood, constricted. It's going to try and break away. So we're gonna roll opposed strength checks. So you roll a strength check, I roll a strength check. Let's see. I roll a 14 plus 6. That's a not nat 20. 22.
Oh. No, we can't.
Great. So you maintain it tries its best to break out, but you, enraged by everything that's been happening, contain it. And I will say that because it is contained, it is unable to do anything to you. I don't think I can see a way reasonably that it can bite you while you're crushing it to death. So that's its turn. The giant is dead. The next person to go is Chris.
Chris is going, while still grappling this woman, is going to scream across the battlefield. Morgana, show her your necklace. Beth, get up. Give Beth bardic inspiration.
Beth, you were snapped back into the present moment as you hear Chris's voice echo across the battlefield over the cloud and dim of battle. and Morgana, you hear this charge that has been issued to you by Chris. Even as you crush this creature to death, you hear a charge to show your mother your necklace. And yet you know that your mother, or at least the person you knew as your mother, is not here anymore. And yet you feel like maybe this is something that is true. Chris, what else do you do?
I still have Zone of Truth up, so he's gonna say, what do you care more about? Seeing her or getting a fucking castle?
Seeing her.
She's right fucking there.
I don't believe you.
Because you're a fucking idiot.
You would say anything to make me let go.
No, I wouldn't! I'm trying to help you!
Look at my forces!
What?
You're killing everyone!
I haven't killed anyone! Yeah, fuck you! Fuck you! As a fucking like...
I mean, Vaps killed most of them.
Do you want to roll an unarmed attack?
No! Because I'm grappling her! Like, god damn it! He can't, he's not a fighter! He's not a fighter!
You maintain the grapple as she continues to fight against and balk against what you're saying.
Your rage is fucking consuming you and you're gonna lose her! You're gonna lose her because you can't see what's right in fucking front of you!
When I see the locket, I will stop.
Oh!
Winna, your turn.
Sick. It's going so well.
Oh, God.
I'm so glad someone's
hard
doing
again.
bad.
So useless.
You're doing great. You're dealing with the big bad.
He's so useless.
Grappling the witch and just fucking.
I'm just crying in the dirt.
In the ashes.
Yeah,
Okay,
the ashes.
I'm gonna move like up closer to Bahir,
Find the
Okay.
ashes.
and I'm gonna do first level inflict wounds.
Okay.
So, 16 plus 11
That hits.
to hit. All right.
Please bring this thing down, please. Just show her the fucking necklace.
All right.
Most of you
29
are-
damage.
29 damage. You guys are not in any danger at all.
I don't know. Danny's dead.
Danny's fucking dead.
I mean, I was for a split second, but now I'm technically not in danger at all. So
It was also level.
I can still bring you back, Noah. I believe.
I want you to bring me back, but like, there's like somebody else's head on my shoulder and stuff.
It's wrong.
Beautiful.
It's somehow wrong. So you lay hands on this Bahir, and again, that rage that still fuels you, like, spreads in the Bahir, and you see like its inside sort of burn, and you hear it sort of bellow so it's been making these sort of high-pitched noises, but it sort of bellows in like a deep internal noise as its like insides burn. And that is your turn.
What was the one you made earlier? It was like,
That's it. Sort of llama-esque. Your turn.
Llama. He's
Hey,
supposed
demon,
to
The sound everybody-
Poison for Visca. Visca's poison. Right.
That is kind of weird.
That's got weird.
So is that your turn, Gwenna?
Yeah.
Kara, your turn.
So Morgana like hears the show your mother the locket and it's kind of like, what? But she's like dead ass in like the death throes with another dragon right now, so
You are
can't really be
absolutely.
flashing no lockets. So I'm gonna try to bite and constrict again.
Do it.
No, I'm gonna bring you back as the giant.
That's a 12,
The giant,
plus
it's my
10,
head.
22.
That hits. Deal some damage.
That way you won't be a level fucking 1.
How are you?
That's a 9. That's a 2. That's a 11 plus 6, 17.
17 damage. It looks like it is beyond repair. If that makes sense. Like this is even if a great healer was to show up, it seems like perhaps this is
Good.
even if you dealt minimum damage with your constriction, and you do, you feel the bones crunch as you kill this thing.
Yo.
And it falls. Just it's like the body just sort of like crumples over top of yours, and
Bet.
you're able to release the constriction. But that is your turn. The Behir and the giant both are no more. That brings us to the witch, who's sort of like, and she is going to try and break out of the grapple. Roll
Real hard.
Chris. Yeah, it's almost as if people innately don't like being held against their will. Roll what you would like. What she has to beat, Chris, please.
To save you.
I'm glad you added that ending part of just against their will.
People just don't like being held. Like,
Nobody likes that. Am I right, everybody? No.
right?
Nobody likes physical affection.
Super gross.
18 is the number she needs to beat. She rolled. And she almost breaks free, but not quite.
Nice.
No. She's like breaks free of it.
You managed to get it back. So looks back and she again tries to get you with the firebolt.
From the outside, I know this looks bad, but I promise it's for a good cause.
Oh no! Not again.
That is going to hit. And you're gonna take
81.
8,000 damage.
Oh my god!
Gideon damage.
Take you take 10 fire damage. As she reaches behind you, she like sort of stakes her hand like on your face and then just casts firebolt.
Oh fuck! I got a massive scar.
So you're not
You're Zuko?
I'm
been
Zuko.
code. Beth, now your turn. You stand here in front of a pile of hopefully Danny's ashes.
You think I'm standing there, but what I'm really doing is I'm rolling to find those ashes again. God damn it.
Be another investigation check.
I'm gonna do it.
Inspiration.
And you know what else? I'm gonna use my goddamn bardic inspiration to add 12 to it.
You casting bardic inspiration on yourself?
No, I can't.
No, I got bardic
You
inspiration.
got bardic inspiration. Go for it.
My dude, that was a 19. I get a +5 and +12.
No, wait. Roll for the bardic inspiration.
Roll a d12.
Yeah, I forgot it's a D12. I wish it was just.
Well,
I know.
Fantastic.
what do I look like? Huh?
You look like a
Well,
silly.
what over on me?
All right, so that's a 5. So that is in total 29.
29. So you have a pile of mostly Danny's ashes.
Mostly.
What do you mean, mostly Danny's
Some
ashes?
of them have flown away. I said that out the gate. I said some of them flew past.
Okay, that's fine. But it's specifically his ashes.
All the ones you have are from Danny.
Then I'm gonna use the revive spell to bring him back because it says that it will restore all body parts, even the ones that are missing, I guess.
Perfect. So cast it.
I will. I cast it. Now what?
So, Danny, you have been sort of floating aimlessly in the void after death, and you feel something grab your body, and you look, and you see a form that is not distinguishable, but you hear a voice that says, "Someone has decided that you are not done yet, Daniel. Come with me."
And his boyfriend?
Pole is pulled back,
My boyfriend.
and
Beautiful.
Your James, your boyfriend!
find yourself sort of like opening your eyes, and your body is reformed and you lay on the ground looking up into the face of Beth, who is
crying, saying, "Don't die on me, goddamn
begging that this is not the end. Beth, that is your turn, yes?
Yeah, I'm not gonna move. I'm just tears streaming, just like
Danny is back. He is alive again.
So
Put him in a fucking bubble.
100%. Like not hard enough to do damage, but just like a stage slap.
And then I die. And then I die because I'm level 1.
Slaps Danny and is just like, "Don't you do that again. You hide back there with the knights, goddammit."
Which one is left?
Yeah.
There's two back there. There's two.
Danny, I will
Which
say this,
one?
even as the DM, you are confused because the knights that you were standing behind are also dead.
What about those two back there?
There's 2 left. They seem barely alive, but the one that you were hiding behind, which was Sir James, it was also incinerated by the firebolt.
But Sir James brought him back.
Poor Sir James.
Sir James is gone. The love that you made is dead.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
But the armor is still here.
You are back in your armor. It is Sir James lives on through the armor he gave you.
And you have full
As
hit
he
points.
should.
He loved you.
Now, the bandit's turn.
You have full hit points. You're back.
Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you.
Not it.
All 14 of them.
All 14.
Hey, I enjoy every single fucking one of them.
F, you take 2 damage.
Nice.
Beth, you actually take 6 damage.
Is this because I revived him?
No, not at all.
Okay.
They're all like, sure.
Kristen's like, "You ruined my story beat."
Not even.
No, you must.
That was beautiful. Ooh, everybody better take a shot.
Oh, don't do this to me, Kristen.
I'm old.
You're killing me.
Anymore.
Chris, you take 10 damage.
Matilda with the cake, you know, and the guy is keeping the cake.
10 damage.
Augustus Gloop.
Yeah.
What's
No,
your,
no.
Chris,
Yeah.
what's your armor class, Chris?
16.
So 10 plus 8. 18 damage total, Chris. As you get hit with 2 more crossbow bolts. They see. Oh, actually, I almost forgot.
Made fireball. I want to know them.
You take another 18 plus 9. So another 9 damage, Chris, as crossbow bolts rain out from the soldiers surrounding you.
For the greater good.
They are pelting. You sort of keep taking these shots, and you're like, "Come on!"
Come on!
I'm trying. Speaking of
Do
which,
the right thing!
be a good person.
Trying to be a good person!
Speaking of which, Chris, it is now your turn. You stand
Fucking Christ, no!
riddled with bullets. I mean,
Yeah, you know what? Fuck this. Even though I've got her grappled and I'm drunk now, I'm dragging her ass.
Fuck yeah!
Right?
Amazing.
Dragging her ass over to Morgana, and I was like, and Chris goes, "All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna fucking show you." And he just starts hauling her. "Ma'am, I'm sorry. I normally do not do this to women." And just hauls her ass across the field.
Let's go. She's like being dragged towards this giant blue serpent worm. And she can only imagine that she is about to be made a sacrifice to this
Fine.
horrific thing that has just killed her beast. So she sort of starts like she's like, "Ah, no, no, no!"
And I'm going. Chris is going to say, "Morgana, so help me, gods." Or I'd fuck God, so help me fucking anyone. Can you please show her your goddamn motherfucking necklace? And give you bardic inspiration.
That's a good bardic inspiration.
So good.
I can't believe that works, but it does. And it, Morgana, I will say for your part, as this person gets closer, you do feel that same sense of like, I've seen you in a dream somewhere. But you don't. It's not as if you've seen a friend after a long time. It is definitely as if you've seen someone that you saw in a dream once. And but regardless, the words of Chris have a deep impact, and you feel yourself strangely empowered by them in your blue, almost dragon, but mostly serpent centipede-esque form.
What is this thing?
That is your turn, Chris, yes?
Yes.
Next, let me move you guys so that you are where you actually stand. I imagine you are somewhere here, directly in front of this thing. Next to act is you, Gwenna.
All right. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna do Shield of Faith on Danny.
Smart. Thank God.
Thank you.
Fucking Danny. And he's a philosophy major. Like, come on.
So it adds a +2 to his AC.
You're now at
What, 12?
Yeah, but no, I had 18 because of that armor, so
You're
now
at
I'm at
20 AC. Yeah, 20 AC now.
Sick.
All right, and then I'm gonna do. All right, and then I'm gonna do a third level mass healing word.
Interesting.
Fun.
So that heals
Why do you keep
6
saying
people within my sight.
Yeah, Christian, stop it.
Why?
You know what? I don't even mean it. I didn't even mean it. It's not interesting. It's uninteresting. To me.
You said that with the revive, and I was like, I'm gonna bring back the goddamn fucking giant, and I'm gonna be like, damn it.
Thomas.
Yeah, you didn't even know his name, guys. Come on.
I mean, I did. I knew.
So
I had a
everybody
thought.
takes 19 healing.
Yay.
Yeah, we're back.
Get
Definitely
healed.
take that.
Get healed.
Get healed, dude.
Get healed, nerds.
Hail, bro. Hail.
Get healed.
Dog.
Sweet. All right. And that is now your turn, Kara.
You know I want to try to eat Morgana, but I'm not going to.
You're standing. You are perfectly poised to do so. Standing above her
And,
giant serpentine centipede thing.
You should
You
do
can.
it.
You
I
are
love it.
absolutely able.
100%.
All of combat, please.
Matter of fact, in this form, that sounds rather appealing.
Please. I've spent the entire goddamn time. Please. Please.
My move is swallow, and
I-
I am
but-
here to.
I don't think you could get her without getting Chris.
Oh, you're right. I probably wouldn't be able to.
You could.
Oh wow, you just really want this to happen.
Oh, I just think that you could. You guys have done stranger things. I mean, come on, you just brought Danny back from the dead after
That's
being eviscerated
true.
in a field of ashes.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
Stop ruining my plot point.
that's a normal Tuesday.
Stop yourself, Beth. You've done the impossible already.
That's a normal Tuesday for
Ruining
me.
my plot point.
You literally combed through a field of ashes and said, "These are Danny."
I know,
You're just like,
I know a philosophy
Yeah.
makes ashes anywhere.
This is Danny. And you were right. So the impossible is no longer a part of your vocabulary.
I really wanted to ask you if I could bring back Danny as the giant by mixing the ashes somehow.
What is no?
Frankenstein.
No, absolutely not.
All right. So
Terrible.
Morgana's turn. So Chris doesn't have a panic attack. She's not gonna swallow her mom. Morgana is going to shift back into her true form, and she's back on that horse that she was before, and the locket is like front and center displayed on her chest, and she kind of just like stares down Morgan Le Fay like a little disgusted.
You see your Morgan Le Fay sees the locket, looks to you. You should have been here. Why weren't you here?
I don't know. You tell me, Mom.
Where was the woman who was charged with you?
She's been dead since I was 6. where you been, lady?
Waiting for you.
Well, here I am.
She, even in the grapple, holds up a hand to the her forces, who sort of pause, and then their crossbows sort of lower, and she goes, "What? How did she die?"
Weirdly enough, drunk driving accident.
What? What does that mean?
I even have it like written down. It's crazy.
What does that mean? What
A big metal dragon ran into her.
Are you sure? Wait, hold on. So sorry. Are you shitting me, Sarah?
Yo, no joke. Like, so, like, my thing is, like, so they were, like, she was hidden in the mortal
I'm out.
realm.
I'm out. You don't know.
I don't know. Oh. But yeah.
You know.
You say that shit?
No, she's saying everything that she said, you know. You don't know anything.
But yeah, so, like, my mom died in a drunk driving accident when I was 6, and then I was raised by my dad, who didn't take it well.
So all you know, Chris, is what's just been said, which is that a metal dragon killed her mom in a drunk driving accident, which makes sense to you. That you are still holding the witch. And it's like, no, she was my best. She was what it, and Walther, and he was charged with you too. What did he do? Is he dead? Did they both die? They both died as soon as they got over there?
Balfer, or Father, as I call him, is alive, and I guess, well, he developed a bit of a drinking habit after that, but, he taught me a thing or two, more than I can say about you.
I sent you there because they were going to kill you.
Well, then why would you want me to come back?
Because I wanted you to be with me when we did this. And I thought that you would be back and you would understand magic, but here you are and you don't.
I don't know, I did just turn into a dragon, lady.
That was pretty sick.
I'm not saying that you are worthless. You are everything I imagined you would be and more. I just thought that they would train you. I thought that you would know who I was.
Hate to break it to you, but the only training I've had is in firearms, edged weapons, and hand-to-hand combat. Magic is a little new to us.
I see. You feel her, Chris, sort of go slack. The fight that was there before is gone. She sort of drops.
Place her gently down on the ground.
She sort of falls to her knees and she looks around. Her force is decimated. Her daughter standing above her, vindictive, perhaps rightfully so. And she smiles not in a cunning, evil, this is my plan way, but in a soft, understanding, sad way. And she looks at you, Morgana, and she says, and even still, you are everything that I hoped you would be. You are everything I hoped you would be. You are worthy of mine, and I am not worthy of yours.
Oh.
And she just sort of sits there. It seems as though the words have run out, but the fight has as well. And then she looks at you again and she says, I only wish that you had known your
I think your brother would have liked you.
At this point, Morgana like gets a little shooken up now, and she's like, "What do you mean, my brother?"
You have a brother. His name is Mordred.
And
Your character? His TikTok character?
It's
it's
Christian's.
still like a
That is
historical
Christian.
character,
It's
yeah.
God.
but-
Jesus, dude.
And where is said brother, mother?
He left alone.
I can't hear you, Christian.
He left a long time ago.
Left, or did you leave him somewhere like you left me somewhere?
He left on a quest to do some war against vampires, I suppose. He never returned.
It is. This is fun.
Crossover episode.
Do you think
Man after my own heart.
You do what you will. My fight is over.
At that point, Morgana like looks up at the rest of the bandits. Bandits like chilling, and
Mhm.
like whistles and goes, "You all belong to me now."
Yeah, that seems fair. They all just sort of-
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that reads.
I'm down. I'm
Yes,
down to clown.
yes, ma'am.
I'm down though.
Whatever you say, ma'am.
They all just sort of like slowly come over here to.
Do they look at me weird because I've killed like, I think 10 of them?
It seems as though they're not that concerned.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Their loyalty is pretty bought pretty quick.
Anybody can roll a perception check if they'd like to.
I'll roll perception as my first thing as in my second life
You're
here.
alive. You're laying on the ground. It's like
29.
I'm gonna perceive.
29.
Oh wait, 16.
Okay, 16. What else?
And 18.
18.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Ooh.
Drink, Christian. Plus,
Shot.
plus 2, so 22.
I got 22 too.
God, this turned out a lot different than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be us taking shots constantly. It's just
Yeah.
been
You
this.
just got Christian wasted.
To be fair, I threw up twice. So
Darcy! No!
No.
So sorry.
Not
Yep,
good.
she sat down and like wiped her mouth, and I went.
I was
"Oh,
like,
we
nope,
lost her."
done.
No,
Everybody-
no.
Everybody who rolled above a 20,
Yeah.
22.
you
22.
look up into the sky and you see a rather unmistakable form.
Is it a dragon?
Is it you right now?
Is it? Oh, it's God.
It is a dragon. And the last thing that I will leave you with is you see
Is me turning into that dragon and fighting?
a great dragon descending towards you. And as it does, a wave of fire descends upon you. And the world is, or the field at least that you're standing on, is burned. And there is a charred outline where there was once land. A lot of the bandits that just joined you are incinerated
Poor guys.
as a dragon swoops down, burns a giant, that sort of burnt color that you can see sort of dips into the ground as well. And that is where we will end for tonight. Thank you guys so much for.
Did Morgana survive that? Or like Morgan Le Fay? Did Morgan Le Fay survive that?
Give me a perception check.
I was right there. I better have fucking survived that.
Let's fucking hope.
Chris, can you give a perception check to see if you're still right next to someone?
19 plus 2, 21.
21. You see that Morgan Le Fay, who is markedly less strong than your group, seems to have been incinerated.
Oh! I could have eaten the bitch then.
But then we wouldn't have learned of the true quest to find
To find my brother!
Chris, you are standing there. You are burned, but not badly. You can take 12 damage from me as you are sort of shielded, as it looks like Morgan sort of takes the brunt of this flaming damage for you. And she is incinerated, but you are all sort of standing in this, and a green dragon lands, and a black armored clad rider
Oh,
stride.
fucking Mordred.
And that is where we will end for tonight.